Hello everyone and welcome back to Week 13 predictions for the NFL 2021 NFL season. If you guys want to see more NFL predictions, drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I would really appreciate it, and let's get started. So, tonight's matchup, we got the Cowboys versus the Saints. I'm going to be taking the New Orleans Saints. Just kidding. I'm taking the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys got Amari Cooper back. They got CeeDee Lamb back in the lineup. Saints are missing Alvin Kamara. They're missing their two Pro Bowl left and right tackle. So, that's going to be a big deal. Taysom Hill's first start since his foot injury. And I feel like the Dallas Cowboys are going to get back on track this week on Thursday Night Football. I'm kind of don't want it to happen because, Giants is my favorite team and they're in NFC East. But I got the Cowboys on top of the Saints, Colts, and Texans. I got Carson Wentz and the Indianapolis Colts this week. I believe the Colts are the better team. They got Jonathan Taylor, Michael Pittman, Darius Leonard as well. They're just outmatched. And the Texans are going to lose this ball game. Tyrod Taylor is not the guy. They need Deshaun Watson back, but that's not happening. So I got the Colts on top of the Texans. Vikings, Lions. I do have the Minnesota Vikings. Even with Dalvin Cook out, Alexander Madison will fit in there perfectly. Kirk Cousins, he's been having a shaky season, but not a bad season. He's been alright. He hasn't thrown that many interceptions, but he did go under the guard last week instead of the center late in the game. So, I don't know about Kirk Cousins in Minneapolis. We'll see what happens, but I got the Vikings on top of the lines. Giants, Dolphins. I want to pick the Giants here, but question mark is I do not know if Daniel Jones is playing in this game. If Daniel Jones plays this game, I got the Giants. If he doesn't, I have Mike Glennon. Daniel Jones has a neck strain. The Giants did beat the Eagles last week. The offense wasn't the greatest, but the defense played lights out. 4 turnovers, only holding the high-powered Eagles offense to 7 points is pretty solid. Kudos to the Giants for actually getting a dub against the Eagles. It's a hard thing to do, especially the past decade, but they did it twice in a row now, so congrats to them. They're playing the Dolphins. The Dolphins have won, I believe, 4 or 5 straight, and they're playing a Giants team that their defense has been playing lights out recently. I know the offense hasn't been playing great, but I think the Giants can win this game if Daniel Jones does play. Buccaneers, Falcons. I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's an easy one. The Falcons aren't that great, and the Bucs are a better team. Eagles, Jets. I got the Eagles on top of the Jets. That's an easy game to pick. It's pretty simple. The Eagles are a better team than the Jets, and they need to rebound after losing to the Giants last week. Cardinals, Bears. I got the Arizona Cardinals. I believe Kyler Murray's playing this week. I believe there's a chance DeAndre Hopkins plays this week. And with those 2 stars back in the lineup, it's going to be hard to beat this Cardinals team. Chargers, Bengals. I have the Bengals. The Bengals have been playing amazing recently. And with Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Joe Mixon playing at a high level right now, and that defense as well. All those free agent acquisitions are making plays. I think the Bengals are the better team. They have been playing better recently, and I'm going to continue with that trend this week against the Chargers. Now let's move on to the Jaguars versus the Rams. I do have the Rams. Matthew Stafford needs to get back into the groove, and this is a good game to do it against. The Jacksonville Jaguars haven't been great, but I do have the Rams winning this one, and the Rams are going to be on top of the Jaguars. Washington Raiders. Now Heineke has been playing great recently. Antonio Gibson got into a groove last week. McLaurin was decent, but the Raiders also beat the Dallas Cowboys on Thanksgiving, and I think the Raiders are going to win this game. The Raiders have Derek Carr. I believe Derek Carr is better than Heineke. I believe the Raiders' defense is better than the Washington defense. And Washington beat a crappy Seattle team, so not surprised there why they won that game. The Raiders, I think, are better than Washington, so I got the Raiders on top of Washington. Ravens, Steelers. I have the Ravens winning. I think the Ravens are a better team than the Steelers. I know Lamar Jackson did throw 4 interceptions last game, but the Ravens are just better on paper. And the Steelers still have Big Ben in the lineup, so they're not going to make a change. I think the Ravens are going to win this game. Lamar Jackson, Mark Andrews, that connection is unreal. Marquise Brown played last game. He did decent. Rashad Bateman, Devontae Freeman. Like, that offense has been pretty decent, even though Lamar had 4 picks last week. The Ravens defense, I think, will get to Big Ben and cause him to turn the ball over, and the Ravens will win this game on Sunday. Niners, Seahawks. I'm picking the Niners. Niners, they're sneaking their way into that wild card spot. Seahawks just signed Adrian Peterson. They're desperate to the practice squad Adrian Peterson went to. I had the Niners winning. Even though Deebo Samuel's out, they're going to have Brandon Ayuk in there. They're going to have a lot of players. Elijah Mitchell has been insane, and especially since Elijah Mitchell is playing against a crappy Seahawks defense recently. I think the Niners will win this game with ease. And Russell Wilson has been playing decent, but he hasn't been cooking like they say, let Russ cook. He hasn't been cooking. It's unfortunate the Seahawks are in this spot right now. I think they just need to either fire Pete Carroll or do something. They have to make a change because the Seahawks are not looking great this season. That's all I got to say about that. I do have the Niners on top of the Seahawks. Broncos, Chiefs. Now, this is a division game. These games are always going to be close. Broncos and the Chiefs. I do have Patrick Mahomes winning. And that Kansas City offense, very explosive. Kansas City's defense has been playing great recently. Even though the Broncos did win last week with Patrick Surtain, I'm going to pick the Chiefs on top of the Broncos. Now the Patriots versus the Bills. I got Bill Belichick and the Patriots win this game. The Bills have been like meh this season. All right, they haven't been as explosive as they were last year, and I think Mac Jones has been playing at a very elite level recently. That offense, Kendrick Bourne and him have a great connection. Damian Harris has been putting in work for the Patriots. I think the Patriots win this game. Patriots defense, I believe, is better than the Bills defense. And I think with Bill Belichick's coaching experience and him winning this division time and time again, and with the new Tom Brady, Mac Jones, I think the Patriots win this game on Monday night against the Bills to get the first place spot in the division and secure it for this season. I really think the Patriots are for real this year and could make a big playoff push and possibly be Super Bowl contenders. It's going to be hard, but they are that good of a team this year with Bill Belichick and his free agent acquisitions he has done throughout the season and off season. But other than that, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I would really appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys later. RockSoldier72 signing off.